he didn't lose his life in one moment. He lost it slowly. First, he lost control of his thoughts, then his decisions, and finally, his future. But the worst part? He didn't even realize it was happening because his mind kept telling him one lie: I'm still fine. His name was Zyro, a simple guy, not weak, not lazy, not careless. In fact, he had dreams, big ones. He wanted a better life, a better job, a better version of himself. But there was one problem. Zyro lived inside his own mind too much. He thought too much. He analyzed everything. He doubted everything. Even small decisions felt heavy. What if I fail? What if people judge me? What if I'm not good enough? So he stayed stuck in thinking, not in action. At first, it felt normal, just overthinking. But slowly, it turned into something worse. He stopped trusting people, stopped trusting opportunities, and finally, stopped trusting himself. Even when life gave him chances, he called them risky. Even when people supported him, he thought they would leave him someday. He started pushing everyone away. Friends stopped calling, family stopped understanding, and Zyro started living alone in his thoughts. But the worst betrayal wasn't from others, it was from his own mind. Because his mind said, don't try, you will fail. Don't speak, you will look stupid. Don't start, you will quit anyway. And Zyro believed it. Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. He stopped applying for jobs, stopped learning new skills, stopped improving himself. Not because he couldn't, but because his mind convinced him later is better. But later never came. Meanwhile, life kept moving. His friends were growing, getting jobs, building lives. And Zyro, he was still thinking, still waiting, still delaying. Until one day, reality hit hard. He checked his bank account, almost empty. He looked at his phone, no messages, no opportunities, no direction, just silence. And in that silence, he finally felt it. Fear. Not of failure, but of wasted time. One night, Zyro couldn't sleep. His thoughts were louder than ever. What did I do with my life? He stood in front of the mirror, and for the first time, he didn't see a lazy man. He saw something worse, a man who believed every thought in his head. That night, something broke inside him, but something also woke up. He realized it was never the world stopping me, it was my own mind controlling me. The next morning was different. Zyro didn't wait for motivation. He didn't wait for confidence. He just did one small thing. He opened his laptop and worked for 10 minutes. That's it. No perfection, no pressure, no overthinking, just action. And for the first time in years, his mind was quiet. Not because problems disappeared, but because he stopped listening to every thought. Slowly, day by day, he started rebuilding himself. Not perfectly, but consistently. Zyro didn't become successful overnight, but he learned something powerful. You don't lose your life in one moment. You lose it when you stop controlling your mind. Because once your mind controls you, your life simply follows. And maybe that's where most people are stuck right now. If this story touched you, like, share, and subscribe for more stories.